Hey gang, what is up? Jason Emmett here from the Movie Mix. So rumors have been running around since pretty much the end of Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness regarding the actual fate of Scarlet Witch. Is she dead? Is she not dead? Is she going to come back? And there have been rumblings of a solo Scarlet Witch movie for about that long as well. So I'm going to tell you what we know as of right now. So recently Elizabeth Olsen was asked about possibly returning to the MCU, and she expressed that she wanted to and that she had hopes that her character would be seen again. Now, this is news to a lot of us because it was thought for some time that she didn't want to return to the MCU, mostly because she was upset with the treatment of her character in Multiverse of Madness and the fact that they drastically changed the original storyline and turned Scarlet Witch from the hero of the movie to the villain. So if you guys didn't know that, originally she was supposed to be, or was thought to have been, the hero of the film, but when it was rewritten, they changed it and she became the villain. She was already signed on. There was nothing she could really do about it. Recently, trusted insider Daniel RPK dropped the word that, while it isn't coming soon, they are, in fact, in development on a Scarlet Witch standalone movie. And then, just to sort of add a cherry to the top of the sundae, My Time to Shine Hello dropped news that not only was there going to be a movie in development, but also 2 spin-off series. Now, I'm going to assume Vision Quest is one of those series, but maybe we're going to get like a Wiccan series, because there are a lot of us that believe the character of Teen in Agatha is in fact Wiccan. We don't know yet, but that's what we think. Now, My Time also said that Wanda would be a major player in the upcoming Avengers film, as well as the Mutant Saga. This would actually time out really well if we get some kind of confirmation towards the end of Agatha All Along that maybe Scarlet Witch is still alive. But again, we don't know. So in order for that to take place, we would need to see Scarlet Witch pop up sometime soon, sometime fairly soon. Again, Agatha All Along is currently out, and Vision Quest is supposed to be dropping in early 2026. Oh, and in case you guys haven't heard, Ultron is going to be returning for the 2026 Vision Quest, so they could bring Scarlet Witch back at any of these, periods. At the end of Agatha, they could do it in Vision Quest, and it would all make sense for the upcoming Avenger film. Fans have been very vocal about not only the demise of Scarlet Witch and how they didn't think it was fair, but also wanting a movie for Scarlet Witch. And with some of our major players gone, like Iron Man, Captain America, the Guardians have disbanded at this point, bringing back a beloved character wouldn't be a horrible move for Marvel. Oh, on a side note, Thunderbolts looks pretty badass. So the argument of who the most powerful MCU character is that's going to rage on forever. But regardless, Scarlet Witch is definitely up there. And even Kevin Feige has hinted that maybe she didn't actually die in Multiverse of Madness. So is it really that far outside the realm of possibility that she's still around? No, not really. I'm an MCU fan. I was through most of the hate, which I think is a little over the top. Yes, they hit a rough patch where the movies weren't as good, but most of them were still decent films. I wasn't the biggest fan of Multiverse of Madness, though, even though it did help set up a few new characters, but I would still like to see Scarlet Witch return to her place in the MCU. Now, you guys can drop your thoughts in the comments below as to whether you think they need to make a solo movie or not, and where you think she'll pop back up if she pops back up. As always, I welcome those comments. Also, hit like, hit share, and then hit the subscribe button already if you haven't done so, because you need to subscribe. Now, I'm going to go back and rewatch Age of Ultron. I haven't watched it in, a minute. Maybe you guys can watch it as well. And until next time, stay awesome.